Hello, everyone. Omaji here with the Council of Light. And some of you may know that I am currently, meaning me, Omaji, in the midst of a transition and move into a new home. And so we're doing a bit of a impromptu session here um, while I patiently await for the new space to show itself and we can set up shop, if you will, set up our new platform in our new home. And so we haven't been doing as many live broadcasts for various reasons, lots going on. But I wanted to just share a quick transmission that was coming forward. First showed itself a couple days ago, just being really nudged to bring forward a transmission to support us in this malleable time. So we are all in an energetic right now of rebirth, of renewal, of reinvention. And there's an opportunity for upgrade in a huge way. And we are going to be bringing in a Empowered Evolution Masterclass on Sunday, the 25th of August, to really dive into reworking, reweaving grids in a specific way to, you could say, harness the potency of the potentials for upgrade at this time, for reinvention, for renewal, for rebirth. And when I looked at the energetics of overall, what would be the most helpful for a transmission to support everyone? It's really this idea of when things are really malleable, the veils are thinning, they're getting thinner, the frequency, we're going up, up, up in frequency, super accelerated. When I look at it, what I hear is grounding. Grounding would be super helpful at this time for everyone, for body devas. And each of us might have had and do have mechanisms we use to ground that work for us, that have worked for us for a really long time. And what's happening, because this is so unprecedented, what this accelerated upshift and influx of higher frequency, is that we need to revisit our grounding mechanisms and be in, it's like open to upgrading and or strengthening even more the grounding mechanisms that we currently use. So we're going to bring in a process to support that. And we invite you to take a deep breath in, leaning into your line of light. There might even be a yawn reset wanting to happen. So if you want to yawn, feel free to yawn. And we just encourage you to invite and imagine the beautiful beings of love and light that are here to support this particular opportunity for upgrade, to encircle you and to hold a safe and sacred space. The Ascended Masters, the Council of Light, the beings of love and light that support you and your body, Deva, your guides and advisors, your teams are all present. And what we invite you to also invoke, if you choose, your future self as an Ascended Master, your body's future self in a fully enlightened state, and invite them to share appropriate energetic information with you regarding your way of grounding and how you could upgrade it far beyond the mind. So we're going to let go of the mind. And it might be a way of grounding we have never even thought of. It might have to do with sacred shapes, sacred geometry, sacred tones, energies from the world you're from for you as a soul. And then for Body Deva, you may be linking into remembering, accessing resources of Gaia Earth that are of a much higher frequency that weren't compatible for you before, but are now. So we're just going to hold space for that review, sharing of information, getting clear on the appropriate way for you to upgrade into stronger, more balanced, more stabilized grounding. And while that review is happening, it's like a consultation of sorts. We're going to invite you at the level of your higher self, Body Davis higher self, and teams to energetically reference all the anchor points you've placed externally and retrieve them back to your core. Because if we have anchors placed externally, it's going to put us off balance. So ground into your own light in a way. It's like anchor into your own light. So we're going to show you how to do that. We're also going to invite you at the level of your higher self, Body Davis higher self, and teams to increase the magnetics in the roots and to make sure your roots for Body Deva especially are in harmonic dimensions, not woven into mass consciousness. So Body Deva reference enlightened Gaia realms and root there. Part of what's happening is old grids are lifting up and off. Gaia's releasing old grids. And so if we're rooted into any of the grids that are lifting up and off, we're going to feel unstable, unbalanced, and there could be fear and anxiety and or depression, fatigue that can result. So we're just going to witness that. Then we're going to invite you at the level of your higher self, Body Davis higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to upgrade in your own appropriate way, unique for you, your ways of grounding, strengthen, buffer, recalibrate your ways of grounding in an appropriate way for this time and what we're moving into. Recalibrate, strengthen, tonify. It's like moving into the more harmonic, reweaving your grids, your mechanisms for grounding, upgrading into the more harmonic. What used to work for you might not work the same way moving forward. So we're just inviting, it's like the guides are saying, we're going quantum. So just inviting you to go quantum in your own unique way, far beyond the mind. And we're just helping the part of you that knows, the energetic aspect of you that has access to all the data, to work with the guides and advisors, to reweave, upgrade, implement the new. That's appropriate for you. And it's appropriate for your body, Deva. So you're going to have your own way. Your body's going to have its own way. Teams are going to have their own way. And we're just going to invite your teams to activate and amplify more stillness, calm, centered, present, energetic stances to encircle you and your body and to hold this to help support you in anchoring this in. And we invite that work to complete in an appropriate way, in an appropriate timing for you, your body, your teams. You might spend the next 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks working this in the higher realms. And then when it's complete, we invite you to balance and stabilize the electrical and magnetic energy in all systems, components, and levels of your being. Ripple and reflect it to the now. And we're going to be doing, as I mentioned, a masterclass next Sunday to help dive deeper into these layers. We're also going to be offering around September 15th, we're going to launch a new masterclass series. It's going to be all about reweaving the grids in this malleable time and in a way that upgrades into the more harmonic. So if you're not on our email list, we encourage you to join at EmbracingTheInfinite.com, and you'll get all that information in our online store, EmbracingTheInfinite.store. The masterclass for next Sunday, the 25th, is available if you want to sign up for that. It's being offered on a sliding scale. And in the interim, may you continue to grow and evolve in empowering ways that honor you. Much love.